what women need to be for a man to want them, to marry them, to love them, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? My question is like, what if that is
the part to me that's
all of it, first of all, but okay.
Yeah, but the you have to be the biggest hoe, you have to be the nastiest slut, you have to swallow kids, throw babies, and all these like you have to be yourself. I feel like if a man loves you and they want to be with you, they're gonna fuck with you because of who you are. They're gonna respect your vibe, and that's what it is. Don't think you gotta sit on the gram and keep up with the ass out and the titties out and the thong, and it's just not it. Be yourself.
I feel like also being on Instagram with your ass out, titties out, niggas typically don't even want that. Like that's the woman he probably just wants to fuck.
So be that at home.
Look at.
Yeah, so don't do that if you're trying to keep a guy. That doesn't make any sense. But also, yeah, I agree. Like being like the freakiest person in the bedroom does not keep a man
at all.
That is the craziest narrative. Like it's not that crazy because some women really do believe it, but it's really not true. Like
trust me, if you ride a good ride, there's bitches that ride that roller coaster better than you.
Of course.
No, yeah. There's so many people that do things better than you, but even if you feel like you're doing it the best, he will not stay with you. Like he'll fuck anybody that does anything less than you. Like you could ride it the best, but just because he got that ride, he's gonna take that ride. You know what I'm saying? So like that narrative is also something that girls shouldn't really believe.
I want to say this. I think that, and this goes along the line of what you said, Mo. Like when you meet somebody, just be your fucking self. Yeah. Like don't put on no airs, don't lie. Like if you sorry and you talking to other people, shit, make that shit known. Right. If you don't keep a clean house, make it known. If you don't cook, if you don't cook, make it known. Like whatever you are, let it be because you want him to like you for you.
Yep.
And if he don't like you, then move the fuck on.
And then you wonder why you done betrayed this certain person.
And you can't keep it up.
And then you can't keep it up. And then you turn into who you really are and he don't like that person.
Yeah.
Right.
I think you also have to
so that's
the
why
right
it goes back to
questions.
me saying consistency and confidence. That's what keeps a man for me. The consistency of who he met the first day.
Confidence of what though?
Confidence of who I am. I'm secure in who I am. I'm secure in what I want, where I'm going, and it's not contingent on who he is.
But also, I think if you ask the right questions when you getting to know a person, like for instance, we have this porn idea of how to suck a dick or how to ride a dick. Mm-hmm. Everybody don't like that. Like really ask those hard questions like, yo, not in a confrontational way. And I'm saying this personally because, I had to sit down with my man and ask him like, yo, do you like this? And there were things that I was doing that I thought was
in
right.
your mouth already?
You know what? We was in between that. I'm like, babe, what you like? What you, yes, that's how you like it. That's how you ask. And I'm gonna share this. Like, as a matter of fact, no, I don't like that. I want you to do this. And ever since then, it's been like, let's go. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta ask men these questions. You gotta say, like, do you really like this? What turns you on? Because we are different, so everybody is turned on differently. And then it's like, as you have these conversations with them, then you'll really be writing him correctly because you think you're doing something and you really not. Because that's not how he likes it. And we have these ideas of how okay, porn, and you gotta make noise. Some niggas don't even like noise. Nope. You know what I mean? But ask your partner, if I'm gonna be fucking you for a long time, I wanna know exactly how you like. I wanna know if you like this shit slapped. And I wanna tell you my nasty shit too. Like, I like this nasty shit. Can you get with it or not? So that we're not just being awkward, when it comes to sex.
Like, I grew up with all boys. I only have brothers. I only grew up with boy cousins. Like, I grew up real talk a tomboy. And so when I went to college, I had trouble, and I pledged a sorority. I'm a Delta. So I didn't know how to talk to women. I didn't know how to have conversations with women. Like, cause you have to be nicer. You gotta sugarcoat shit. You can't be as rough and like super upfront and blunt. And that was me 100%. And it literally took me being in a sorority and dealing with only women personally and in business to know how to talk to women. Like I was just lost. Like I didn't know how to like what was nice and what was wrong and what was not smiled upon. I just didn't know. And I think it just depends on like who you like, just how you come up. But it shouldn't keep you in that space. Right. So I feel like now I have relationships with women. Like I'm cool when we can talk. But growing up, I didn't have that, and I had to mature and figure that out.
Wait, I'm a little confused because isn't when you pledge a sorority, you gotta kiss mad females' ass? Like, don't you gotta do a lot? Like,
well,
sororities
are non-hazing. I'm gonna put that out there. But you have to learn how to deal with women. Whether you gotta kiss their ass, whether it's passive aggressive, whatever. It's an organization of just women. So you have to deal with women. And when you're a woman, you know, running an organization and you got you're a 20-year-old college student with a $150,000 budget. Y'all are kids with a lot of money and no fucking understanding of how to get along. You have to figure it out. Mm-hmm. And
I'm just using an example, like just in the industry, I was told for many years that I'm not approachable. I don't look nice. A lot of girls go back to people that I'm close to and have a commentary of, I don't really like her. She came up too aggressive. She seems mean. And I didn't understand that for a long time until a gentleman pulled me to the side I was very close to and said, soften up. Be more approachable. Be nicer. Holiday, work on being nicer. This is the honest God's truth. I got on my knees every day to God and prayed to him every day before I walked out the house, like, allow me to be a nicer person. Show me how to be nice to people. Because I'm already on guard, especially with women, because I have the trauma of girls just being foul. You know what I'm saying? Acting like they're your friends and they're really not. And so you're traumatized from that. And so when you move on into your adulthood, even though that you experienced that in your early 20s and your teenage, you take that with you into your late 20s and your 30s. You start looking at women and saying, she hating on me. Why she staring at me? And I'm just saying this to say I've grown from that. And the friends that I keep around, I have a girl I'm friends with, and she's like that. Like, why she looking at me? I said, well, maybe she's looking at you because she finds you attractive, and not in a lesbian way, but she likes what she sees. And so a lot of times I've been places that I've learned to now look, when women look at me, they're not looking at me because they hating on me. They're not looking at me because they don't like what they see. They like what they see, and they don't know how to approach you. They don't know how to talk to you. Women don't know how to give you a compliment. It's just now in 2021 where women are now comfortable to walk up to you and say, hey, I like your outfit. Hey, your body is beautiful. Hey,
baby, you rocking that lace.
Yes.
Bitch, when you got your titties done.
It's new. Before, a girl would just be sitting there talking amongst her friends, and you'd be like, she talking about me. Why she keep staring at me? We don't know no better.
Yeah, I think it's just experience. I think it's based on your experience in life. Sometimes you go around other women, especially how you're brought up. If you come from a home with a bunch of women and you're defensive and argumentative, you know, you wind up being that way when you go around other women. You know, so sometimes it's just we see our auntie a certain way, we wind up mimicking our family members. So, unfortunately, but you know, for me, how I do it is I always try to look at a woman from their perspective, from them. I don't just automatically go up to a woman and judge and, oh, she this and that. No, because we all have something. We all have a story. So I don't do that at all. You meet some women sometime. When I first met you, Holiday, I was like, well, goddamn. She a little mean.
I get that a lot.
No, I'm being dead serious. When I first met Holiday, I was like, oh shit, here we go. But then I got to know Holiday, and she's the sweetest person. Mm-hmm. So I think it's all about just taking the time to get to know someone and don't automatically judge when you see or assume. Yeah.
Oh, because me and Mo was not cool when we first met.
You didn't like me. I didn't know you.
It was not that. I didn't even know you. I was not judging it, but Mo does not remember this day.
I know, because that means it didn't affect me.
But it did, because I didn't know you. I'm coming into a new space. Technically, her space. You understand what I'm saying? She was here way before I was.
Y'all best of friends now.